Well, with me working with a private company, and we're going through negotiations right now, and because of the bidding of the RFPs and all that, we were told right at the bargaining committee if we could bring our proposal down even a few cents, that would help them to be able to undercut other agencies so they were sure to get the bid. Now that was in one of our bargaining committees. Now we've got a bargaining committee coming up in Thunder Bay, which they'll probably ask us to do the same thing till they can undercut other home care agencies so they get the bid. Doing private calls with a private company, our wage drops from $2 to $3 an hour less. We get no travel time. We get no lunch break that we can leave the premises to have a lunch break. We work straight 8 hours, no coffee break. That's how it's worked, and we take, like I said, a $2 to $3 an hour drop in wage plus no travel, which amounts to a lot in northwestern Ontario. Because I sometimes drive 5 hours to have 3 hours work, and work 5 hours to get with the driving and everything, and I maybe only work 3 hours out of that 5 hours of being away from home.
And the government should be allowed to make the agencies open up their books and audit them to see where all the money is going, if it's going towards equipment, or is it actually going towards care for the elderly. And as far as the services is concerned, they should be held responsible as well and show how they can justify certain services being good for the elderly or good for home care.
I believe that in my area we should have success right, because we just lost the RFP in Cornwall and people are lost job. 60% to 80% will lost their job, and the girls has no way of ever catching up their years of seniority, and they go out from the bottom of the list. And I do believe that when they have a success right, they have a contract, they have seniority, they have protection, and they have benefit and pension. We're working on pension the next time though. But yes, we do. Definitely, it's going to be better if we could all have successful right for every employee of home care. It has to come to that point, because so many times we have a bid and they won for 3 years, then we go back down the ladder, we go up to $12, and sometimes we go right back down to $7, $8 an hour, which I don't find it's fair. After 20 years of your life, you should be able to bring your seniority, your knowledge, and your experience with you.
One of the things in my area, and I'm sure in other areas as well, is where people who have problems with their eyes or are considered almost legally blind do not get the home care they need for their specific need. Another example, I guess, is people that could use extra help. They are not getting it because the money just isn't there. So they're limited to their hour or even less for some people. Another one is when we work in institutions or nursing homes or places like that, I guess. Again, the same thing. You are limited to very short period of time. Like you get a person up at 6 o'clock in the morning for breakfast at 8 or 8:30 in a nursing home. I mean, that's sad. The funding just isn't there. I think home care should be part of the Canada Health Act, as it is a necessity in today's society. Without home care, we're in trouble. We need the funding. If we don't have home care, I don't know what will happen to all these people when they come home early from hospital or they need the extra help.